From the Fox 5 studios, this is the Reb Zone Sports Show.
What's up, y'all? Welcome into the Reb Zone. It's the best night of the week, and we got a lot on top tonight. The Mountain West tournament is right around the corner as each conference game is getting more and more intense. Coach Kruger in studio tonight to break down their gritty loss to Boise State last night as the Broncos snapped the Runnin Rebels' 3-game win streak. And we're sitting down with, I don't know, maybe the class clown, the big teddy bear, the jokester on the team, Vic Ewalker, aggressive on the basketball court, but probably one of the nicest guys on the team. Vic has an incredible story of leaving his family in Nigeria and moving across the world to Texas to chase his basketball dreams.
My parents, I was the only kid that ever, came to the U.S. I still have an older brother. They're all kind of looking up to me now. So it's just I just feel I gotta push and help making me proud of me.
And don't forget, you're tuning into the Bryce Hamilton Show. Kendrick Perkins calling him a walking bucket as Hamilton drops defenders and drops 27 points in Reno on Tuesday night. Jordan McCabe, what do you think about Bryce?
Bryce Hamilton is really good at basketball. Period. Done. Quote. End quote. Done. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. He's unbelievable.
And what's up, Lady Rebels? We got a packed house at Fox 5 tonight. Lindy Rocque and Lady Rebels junior guard Essence Booker in the house tonight, coming home from a big win at Colorado State yesterday. Yeah, we're sitting down with the regular season Mountain West champs tonight. Ladies, thank you for making this show nice and bright tonight. Can't wait to sit down with you guys in just a second. But first, Coach, let's talk about last night's win. Before we get into the highlights of that gritty, close loss to Boise State, talk about the atmosphere of the Thomas and Mack and how crazy it got last night.
Yeah, no, it was great. I think the fans in the city have done an unbelievable job throughout the year of just continuing to show up a little more each game, and it's not going unnoticed. The guys appreciate it. There's a different feel in the arena from the first game to now. And there's no question it's helped the last few home games of getting the guys going, getting momentum, getting runs started. So we can't thank the city and Rebel fans enough for how they've continued to show up and support the guys.
Absolutely. We can see just how much packed the Mac is each game this season. It was popping at the Thomas and Mack last night. So great to see everyone wear black and pack the Mac. UNLV and Boise State both riding a 3-game win streak entering the rematch. Boise State comes out hot from downtown. The Broncos would knock down 3 threes and take a 15-7 lead. Stretch brings a spark off the bench, kind of finding his groove last night. Williams racked up 17 points, 2 rebounds last night as the Rebels trailed 27-24. But Marcus Shaver Jr., man, he was lighting it up from deep as the Broncos knocked down 8 threes in the first half. Boise State up 47-37. Hey, you ever need a bucket? Just call David Mwaka. Back-to-back dunks from Mublaka. And the Rebels trail 47-41 at halftime. After only scoring 5 first-half points, Bryce Hamilton would storm back, scoring 20 in the second. Later, Jordan McCabe drives inside with a no-look pass to Royce Ham. Go crazy, Ham. Rebels fighting, trailing 69-66. But the Broncos were rolling last night. Marcus Shaver and Abu Kijab would combine for 50 points. Boise State lands on top, 86-76, snapping UNLV's 3-game win streak, as Royce Ham says he's disappointed with his squad's defense in the first half.
What we did in the first half was very unacceptable. I think we gave up 47 points in the first half, and that's usually not like us, especially not lately. So just being more intentional when guys making shots, when guys got a flow, when guys got a rhythm, just knocking them off that, being more intent, not letting them catch the ball, not letting them get to the spot he wanted to do. So I think just when you lock in on that, and I think that'll help us throughout the game.
Royce is becoming more of a coach each game throughout the season. That fifth year vet. But talk about the defensive effort you saw from your guys last night and what they can learn from last night's win.
Yeah, I think Royce said it perfectly. Our intent wasn't there. Our effort was there. We played hard. We tried. We competed, but we just didn't have the intent of being really locked into what the guys had done in the 2 days practice leading up. And I think he said it perfect. Just the intent just wasn't quite there.
A different energy in the second half, especially from Bryce Hamilton. What were the second half adjustments you liked out there?
I thought the guys just did a much better job getting the ball moving, getting it side to side, more aggressive, more ready to shoot. I thought Boise just did a really good job of putting us on our heels defensively, got us chasing around quite a bit. And when you got a team like Boise that's as good as they are and shoots it as well as they are, with as many guys that can play really well as they do, you're going to be in a really tough spot if you're chasing them around all half.
Well, still always fun to watch Bryce Hamilton. Don't forget, this is the Bryce Hamilton Show. Let's go out to Reno, where Bryce Hamilton put on a clinic. The Wolfpack without Desmond Cambridge on Tuesday night. Cambridge was dealing with a rib injury, but the Wolfpack, they welcomed back their 7-foot forward Warren Washington, who was out for 8 games dealing with dislocated fingers. Washington with the first bucket of the game, but the Rolls Royce gets rolling, lets it fly from deep. UNLV on top 18-15, but it was all Grant Sherfield in the first half as he fights his way up for 2. Sherfield with 10 first half points as UNR takes a 26-23 lead at halftime. You know, Coach, even in a hostile environment, be Ham. He's so smooth with it. UNLV on top 40-34. Bryce Hamilton was in his bag in Reno, y'all. He was out there breaking ankles, draining threes. Was that #1 on SportsCenter Top 10 Plays? It should have been. Kendrick Perkins calling him a walking bucket. Facts. And hey, you know, David Mwaka brought the Mublaka Dunk Show up to Reno. UNLV on top 52-47. The Rebels were putting on a show in Reno, landing on top 62-54. First regular season sweep over the Wolfpack since 2012-2013 season. Beham drops 27 points in Reno. What do his teammates think of him?
Bryce Hamilton is really good at basketball. Period. Done. Quote. End quote. Done. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. He's unbelievable. He really is. I enjoy watching him. He's one of the most talented players I've ever played with. And, you know, I've been around basketball-wise in terms of playing a lot. He's phenomenal. It's unreal.
We're feeling great right now. I mean, being able to sweep Nevada definitely feels great. We knew that they had a couple, they were on a winning streak. They've been playing well. They've been having their best player back. So we knew it was going to be a tough fight. First half really didn't go our way, but, you know, in the second half we stepped it up.
Bryce Hamilton catching national attention, per usual, every game. But the first sweep since the 2012 season, what does that say about your squad this year and this group of guys you have?
I think they've just continued to get better. They continue to work. They continue to have great practices, the right mindset, taking care of their bodies. Health has been an issue for us, and we're getting back to full strength. And I just think that right now they're having fun, and it should be fun. And I think having fun out there and competing is one of the reasons that we've had some success lately.
All right, well, I know one group of players that are having fun. It's time to hang out with the Mountain West regular season champs. Okay, now, ladies, Coach Rocque says the work isn't done yet. We are sitting down with the Lady Rebels next on the Reb Zone.
You're watching the Reb Zone Sports Show on Fox 5.
Hey, the Lady Rebels landed in Las Vegas last night with some new shiny hardware after taking down Colorado State on the road yesterday, 80-69. The Lady Rebels were crowned Mountain West regular season champs, y'all. It's the first time UNLV has captured an outright claim of a regular season conference title in 32 years. Lindy Rocque continues to make history at UNLV. She's so beautiful. And not only is she so beautiful, but I have Essence Booker and Lindy Rocque in studio. It's a blessing. It's an honor. I was telling them, like, I'm out of breath. I'm so excited to have you guys here, and what an amazing season you're having, Lindy. And I know you're keeping your head down. You girls are grinding, but just soaking it all in this weekend. Does it feel good when you woke up this morning and grabbed your coffee?
I was definitely able to sleep a little bit better last night than probably the previous week. So, thank you for having us on, first and foremost.
Yeah.
We love your show. But, we've got more work to do, like we've talked about. And this is just the first step in kind of many steps that we want to take to finish out the season the right way.
Yeah, after the game yesterday, you just kind of said this is just like a monkey off your back. You girls can finally focus, lock in, get ready for what's coming up next. Do you feel almost like, Essence, you too, do you feel almost like a weight off your shoulders a little bit?
I kind of think that for me and the team, it's opposite of what Lindy feels. Like, she kind of feels like a little pressure release, but if anything, we have more pressure on our shoulders just because we did win conference, and we're heading into that conference tournament as conference champions. So if anything, we just have some more pressure, but it only helps and motivates us. So.
Yeah, Essence, I want to talk about your journey, just being here from Las Vegas, growing up here, and you've kind of, basketball has taken you all over the country, but how amazing has this season been for you, just kind of looking back on what you guys have accomplished this year?
It definitely has been my most exciting season during my college career. I can't stress that enough. I'm around a great group of people. I'm coached by a great staff. I wouldn't have won it any differently.
Lindy, what can you say about just shaping a brand new team this year? Girls from all over the country, different schools. What can you say about this group coming together and going on a 12-game win streak and winning the Mountain West the conference title? I mean, what can you say about this group of squad that has come together so quickly?
Well, they're definitely special young women, and it takes everyone, our staff, each player, our support staff. Everyone's a huge piece of kind of everyone rowing the boat in the same direction. So it takes a village. It's a little bit like raising a child, I've heard. I haven't done that yet, but we've got a special group, and they are really selfless. And I think that's what makes them special. They're all about the team, whatever role it is, whatever it takes that day. They trust us, we trust them, and so we were able to accomplish some great things. But again, we're not done.
What is something Coach Rocque tells your team to consistently do that you guys are able to go on a 12-game win streak, you're able to get brand new faces in here and continue to deliver every day? What is something she preaches to you guys?
One thing that she preaches and emphasizes is just to be us, and to continue to put the work in. I feel like if we do those things and we continue to check those check boxes, then we're going to be great and successful in anything we do.
All right, one game left on Wednesday night against Reno. That's a big one. But how important is it to win that game and just continue this momentum and continue this grind?
Well, we're competitors, so anytime there's a competition, we want to win. And then you get a rival like Reno. I don't think we have to wake up for the game. We're going to be ready for that. And then especially to carry momentum into the conference tournament, because, after Wednesday, then it is about, you got to win to keep playing. So building some momentum off of Wednesday, feeling really good about ourselves and where we're at and what the job still needs to get done ahead of us. We need to play well on Wednesday, and we're going to do that.
Lindy, congratulations. Essence, congratulations.
Thank
It's
you.
been awesome to see everything on social media. You girls have been traveling nonstop. I mean, I know it's tough. It's tough. I see you guys on the road all the time. And just to get a brand new group of girls together and to have them mesh and gel so quickly, hats off to y'all. And I can't wait to see where this season goes. Let's go. Wednesday night, 6 o'clock, Reno. I'll see y'all there. Coming up next, we're sitting down with Victor Ewalker, one of the nicest guys on the team, the jokester, the loudest on the bus, you name it. Vic is in the room and you can hear him, but he has one incredible story to tell. Coming up next.
You're watching the Red Zone Sports Show on Fox 5.
Victor Ewalker, he is always beaming, smiling, laughing, cracking jokes, singing. But when it comes to locking in and bringing a defensive fight on the court, he's there. Vic left his entire family behind in Nigeria, moving to Texas to chase his dreams of playing basketball in America. He's been blessed to play ball all over the world as he followed his assistant coach, Carlin Hartman, from Oklahoma to UNLV. Vic has quite the story to tell. Talk to me about your journey here in America. How has this opportunity kind of changed your life?
I mean, it's been definitely different, coming here, just not knowing anything. When I can't even speak English then, it's hard for people to hear me. It was a child, I couldn't talk, I was homesick, but, you just have to figure it out somehow, and now it's my 8th year, so yeah.
Talk to me about growing up in Nigeria and how you fell in love with basketball.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't start playing basketball until close to about 2 years before I got here. So I was introduced to basketball literally two or even a year before I got here. So, but it's been cool, just being here and looking at guys and all that stuff. It's been cool, yeah.
So maybe 12, 13 years old is when you started playing?
I think, yeah, 12 or 11 around there, yeah. So I started playing a year or a half, and then before I got here, and I was like, I didn't know what to do. I couldn't dunk. Yeah, but we made it far. We're here.
So in high school, would you say high school in Texas is where you started to really find your love for basketball?
Yeah, I mean, I started playing basketball in Nigeria. So when after a couple weeks, I kind of like, okay, I like this game, you know, and I just put more into it. You know what I mean? I would walk from it's about a couple miles, and I would walk every day just to go to practice, just to go to play. You know what I mean? So once I started playing, I just kind of fell in love with it. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, I like this sport. You know, and ever since then, it's been
Why UNLV? Why did this feel right?
I mean, I just felt right because, you know, I had a chance to play with his dad, with Coach Kev's dad, and he was a really good coach, really good man, you know, and, you know, also like the assistant coach and, you know, the people that came from OU here, you know, I just felt like it's the right fit, you know, and I just felt welcome.
Are you and Hartman tight?
Oh yeah, they always call like my dad, but yeah, that's my guy right there, you know.
How much did Hartman have a say in you coming over here?
Oh yeah, he recruited me right when everybody kind of, you know, he was like, hey, you coming with me, you know, wherever I go. I'm like, got you, coach, yeah.
Package deal.
Right, that's my guy. He recruited me, you know, from high school and got me to OU, so yeah, we have a special bond.
I want to talk about your family just back home in Nigeria. You know, how hard are you working for them?
Yeah, you know, just I talk to them pretty much every day, maybe, you know, just three times a week. You know, just they want to come out here for sure, but I'm just trying to find the right time. You know, maybe when I make it an NBA or maybe I go pro, or, you know, or maybe my senior year, just the right time for me to come here. But yeah, we talk every day and everything is good. Yeah.
Is that your why? Is that why you're out here in Vegas? You know,
Absolutely.
Putting in the work.
Absolutely. My parents, you know, just, you know, I was the only kid that ever, you know, came to the U.S. I still have an older brother. You know, they're all kind of looking up to me now. You know, so it's just I just feel I gotta push and, you know, help making me proud of me. You know.
Yeah, Vic, amazing interview, man. Thank you so much. But I'll just wrap it up with this. You've been through a lot, injuries, and you know your move and your past and everything. Why are you thankful to come out here every day and have this opportunity to play at the Thomas & Mack?
Honestly, like, I know I've got injuries, and I'm a believer of God. You know, I would always pray, and you know, for the fact that I'm still able to play even despite the injuries, I'm just grateful, and you know, I just trying to enjoy it. You know, yeah.
We were just saying, Coach, his personality, his vibe, his energy, he could do great at the All-Star game. Just, you know, his personality is contagious. But why Vic? Why bring him to your program? You know, what did Hartman have to say about him? You know, what does he bring to your team?
I think, Vic, you know, the 9 transfers we brought in, we only didn't have a relationship either through recruiting or coaching with 2 of them. So Vic was another guy that we knew well. We knew he'd come in, he'd work hard. He cares about his teammates. He'd care more about UNLV than himself. And those were the foundational pieces that we wanted to bring in. And as you said, he's full of life. He's not short on personality. And so, you know, he enjoys, you know, working and competing and trying and fighting. So it's been a great situation, I think, for both sides. And we really look forward to what Vic can do this spring and summer, getting better for next year.
I know he's been banged up, but we can't wait to see his energy. Only 2 games left in the regular season. I know Vic will bring that fire, that juice to his guys. The final week of the regular season is upon us. I can't believe it, Coach. What? 2 more shows left? No. The Runnin Rebels will be looking to jump back in the win column when they host a really good Wyoming team who currently sits 2nd place in the Mountain West standings. We'll dive into the final 2 games of the regular season. No, I don't want it to go Reb Zone forever.
Sports Show on Fox 5.
All right, a really good Wyoming team is coming into town on Wednesday night at 7:30. The Cowboys are 23-5 overall, 12-3 in conference play, sit in 2nd place in the Mountain West standings, and they just knocked off Nevada 74-61 in these highlights we're watching. But they lost to Colorado State, they beat Air Force, they lost to New Mexico. They've kind of had an up and down season, but still a really good team, Coach. What do you know about this Wyoming team, and how are you guys preparing to beat them on Wednesday?
I think you said it perfectly. Just a very, very good Wyoming team. Group that's played a lot of games together, now in their 2nd year with their coaching staff, and put themselves in a position to have a chance to win the conference championship. And But you said it best. Just a very, very good Wyoming team.
A lot of the same players from last season that you saw out there in Laramie. What can you remember about those guys?
Yeah, being the only time we play them this year in the second to last game, it's a little different than other games in February because it's not a second time you're going to play them. But watching Maldonado and Graham Ike especially, just the development and the progress that they've made over the past year, it's really impressive. They've become really good basketball players, and I think that's a large reason why they're just a really good team.
It'll be a big game on Wednesday night at 7:30 at the Thomas and Mack, and then we wrap up the regular season on the road on Saturday at New Mexico. And looking back at that game right there, 85-56 dub over the Lobos. This was the Donovan Williams show. 29 points from Donovan Williams, 17 points from Bryce Hamilton, 11 points from Royce Ham Jr. But hey, it could be a different New Mexico team you guys face on Saturday. How are you guys preparing to finish strong on Saturday?
Well, yeah, very similar to Reno in the sense that without Coach Patino coaching them the first time, and we've got to treat it like we're playing them for the first time, like a brand new team, and that's got to be in our intent and our purpose in the prep going into that game.
All right, an 8 o'clock tip-off, late tip-off on Saturday at New Mexico, but 2 games left this week. I was just saying, this kind of flew by. This whole this whole basketball season just kind of flew by. Is it like that every year, Coach? Does it fly by every year?
It does. You hit a point in the season where you're like, you feel like you're not moving, and then the next thing you know, you blink and it's almost over.
Yeah, I think that's always around Christmas or December, or that long December month where we were playing 1 game a week.
Yeah,
that was just kind of the sluggish, but still foot on the gas. 2 games left. We'll see you guys at the Thomas and Mack at 7:30. The Lady Rebels play at 6. Doubleheader. We'll see you there.